Let's do this.
All right.
Hello. Is this thing working?
I don't know.
All right. Who knows? We'll
God
try.
damn it, Steam. I don't want you to.
We have. Oh yeah, this is
Movie hosers.
movie hosers.
Hosers.
We now have a pop. We have a
Please don't spit into the
pop filter. That's going to be really annoying for anybody that. So what are we doing? We only have a few minutes because you're like really busy, and I have to cook.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to be starting something up here.
I'd love to.
What do you want to start? What are you doing, Mr. I can't read that. Mr.
The Binding of Isaac Rebirth.
The Binding of Isaac Rebirth?
Yes.
Is it a sequel to something?
Yes. The Binding of Isaac.
Really?
Yes.
And what's it
Alright.
like?
Oh my god. Finally. Oh, it's loud.
What's it like? Is it any good?
Well, I play it a lot, so probably.
But that's at 6.
You know what? That's...
Max out to 6.
Shut up, Dad. Alright.
That's rude.
What are we doing?
Well, you're going to play, and I want to tell you, I just had the most painful poo of my life.
Yeah, how was it?
I almost died. It was so big, and it was like it came out like sideways, and I was crying and stuff. And it reminded me of a movie that we watched the other day
Yeah?
called
Bad Milo.
Bad Milo. I already forgot the name.
I know, I noticed.
And
I got hit.
okay, your guy is what, Isaac?
Yes.
And what are those things sticking out of the floor?
Dongs. No, they're
Ew.
just worms that shoot blood. You know, whatever.
So you're in a pirate ship,
No, I'm in the cellar.
and worms are shooting blood at you.
Yeah, I am in the cellar. I thought I was
And you're supposed to do what?
kill mom.
Kill mom.
hmm
Okay.
There's a whole bunch of backstory, but you
There's
probably,
a spider.
don't care.
2 spiders. Look out.
I know. Thank you. Are we supposed to be talking about something, Dad?
Yeah, Bad Milo.
Yeah. Okay, go.
So Bad Milo stars some guy named. Oh yeah, there's spoilers in this too. Pooh. It's Pooh. Look.
Yeah, I know.
Ken Marino.
Are you holding the microphone close enough to me?
Ken Marino. No.
Probably not.
Is that better?
Please stop.
Ken Marino,
Yeah,
who was a football player.
Oh, was he?
You might remember him from Ace Ventura. I think so. I don't know.
He doesn't look like one. He was pretty out of shape.
And
Please stop making spiders.
a
Please
bunch
stop
of
making
other
spiders.
people, including Peter Stormare.
Yeah, Peter Stormare. I like him. He's cool.
Do you remember him from
The Avengers.
Avengers? No, that was John. That was John Cheadle.
What is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
What was that thing?
It's Tears Up.
I don't know what that means. Bomb.
That means I cry more.
Peter Stormare was in Fargo. He was the other hitman or whatever with Steve Buscemi.
Okay, so he wasn't the one fed into the wood chipper.
He fed the guy into the wood chipper.
Oh, did he?
He was awesome.
Okay, I don't remember.
He didn't talk, and Steve Buscemi pissed him off at the end, and he put him in a wood chipper.
I do remember that. I just
That was
had
awesome.
no idea who Peter Stormare
Peter
was.
Stormare was also in Constantine as the devil, Satan.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
I love that guy. And he was in some video game
Until
that
Dawn.
Markiplier was playing?
Everyone's playing it, Dad, not just Markiplier.
Just Markiplier is playing it.
I should have re-rolled that. Oh well.
He should have done something.
Shut up, Dad.
And he plays like a crazy psychiatrist, which he also does in Bad Milo.
Well, except not as evil.
Bad Milo was actually pretty good. It's been out for a little while now, and
Crap movie.
yeah, and all these websites have been saying you should see it, and I'm going, I don't know, because the description of it's weird.
Nope.
And it looked basically like a shit monster.
Yeah, that's what it was, actually.
Which reminds me of Dogma.
Yes.
When the shit monster started shooting shit at them. And unless it's my own poo, I don't really want to play with it or watch it or...
That's a lot of spiders.
Or stuff like that. So the movie has this dude in it that he's really stressed out. He's got anxiety and stuff because everything, I guess, is not going his way.
He's got a quote-unquote polyp in his intestines.
He's got a polyp in his arse.
There goes my double deal.
And he's got... And his wife can't get pregnant because he's got a little thingy and it won't reach or something. And his...
They said that wasn't the problem. They just said he didn't want to have kids because he thought he'd be a crummy father.
Yeah, and he was anxious about it because he's got daddy issues. His boss is a real dick to him, who's played by Joe from Family Guy, and he was also in Seinfeld. That guy's awesome. Something Warburger, Bergen, blah, blah, blah. Peter Warburger? I don't know.
Peter, I don't think it was Peter.
Peter. Hey, Peter.
That's not good.
Can you do it?
Probably not.
My legs don't work. So
I'm putting pin.
This movie reminded me a lot of the Hulk. Not the Incredible Hulk, which I didn't care for, but the Hulk, Ang Lee's Hulk, which I actually liked a lot.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Because the Hulk was actually a lot of drama more than like an action movie. It was like a story about a father, a son, and his daddy issues, as is Bad Milo. And so this guy's dealing with this, asshole boss, and he works in this washroom. He's been moved to the washroom.
Yeah, his new office is a washroom.
and his QB partner in the washroom is like this John Candy guy.
Yeah.
Like this young John Candy, which I don't like that guy because I don't like anybody pretending to be John Candy except for John Candy.
But he did.
Yeah, they couldn't get John Candy for the role because he died. And so they got this guy who is in there with him, and a whole bunch of stuff happens, and his mother is also trying to get involved and get this weird guy to help get his little pecker working dick.
Nope, Bob's brain, nope.
Uh-huh.
Not even gonna pick up that.
What is wrong with this guy's hair? I wasn't even looking at it.
Yeah.
Busy watching Cops. What's he doing with his hair? He's got firecrackers for hair?
Yes.
His hair is on fire.
Yeah.
It's on fire.
Got a problem with that?
And he had a card. And he just picked up a heart.
Ooh.
And he's shooting at a fist.
Left hand.
And he's got a fist. I'm gonna narrate everything. And there's things shooting at him. And there's more things shooting at him. And he's shooting back.
Dad, can you talk about the movie?
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, I'm just gonna stop.
And no, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You're having fun. Are you a wizard?
Oh, I hate this pill. This pill sucks.
Pill?
Yeah, keep going.
Look, a banana peel thing.
Not a banana. Have you never seen a paperclip before in your life?
No. And so
You suck, Dad.
he keeps having these bad stomach aches.
Yeah, he's like on the toilet, like.
He's always on the
hours.
toilet, and he's and
Damn it.
there's times when I'm on the toilet, and
But it's not for like 9 hours.
yeah, not quite that long. I mean, in my advanced years, sometimes the peeing takes probably about 30 minutes to 40 minutes.
Take the Damon's tail.
Doesn't shoot out like a laser anymore. It kind of dribbles out down my leg.
Yeah, I don't
But
even. I just
you know how that goes.
let it
Oh,
hang.
it's just yeah, like a Tic Tac glued on your pelvis.
Well,
Just kidding.
you're a real funny guy.
Yeah, I have an interview to show you. It's I actually interviewed Schwarzenegger
Yeah,
while you
I
were.
don't believe you.
Oh well, we'll have to show it to you. So he has bad stomach issues. His stomach issues get worse. A shit monster comes out of his anus.
But it's not like made out of crap.
It's not made out of crap. It's made out of like some skin thing.
It's made out of his like.
It's anger. It's like. Oh, I thought you were gonna say his anus. It's like his entire colon came out. It's like a big colon with eyes.
Oh, it's huge.
Its head is as big as E.T.'s head.
Justin, you better screw off, otherwise I'm gonna silence you for life, boy.
His head is as big as E.T.'s. Somehow it comes out of his rear end.
Yeah, somehow it can climb back in too.
Yeah. Lucky guy. How many times have you like had a bad thing start coming out and then you're like, well, I gotta go, so you gotta like suck it back up?
Never actually.
Oh, okay. Maybe it just happens to old people. And it comes out and he passes out.
Oh, I died.
And it proceeds to start killing people around him. People that are bothering him.
I'm not good at this game,
right?
By the way.
Like it kills his QB partner.
Yeah, it comes out and they call it a raccoon.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, there's these raccoon attacks, because raccoons generally tear people to shreds.
Not even gonna try.
And his bathroom office they clean it, but it still has blood all over the place. It was a really funny movie actually. It was a very dark what they call it, dark comedy. Are we allowed to say black comedy or should we say colored comedy?
African American comedy.
Yes. And
oh wait, there is that.
Because it's by that guy.
Every
Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle movie ever.
No, it's that other guy.
Tyler Perry.
Yeah. You see that Tyler Perry action movie? Supposedly really good, according to Chris Stuckman.
What?
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah, the Agent 48. So what happens then is this thing's killing people, crawling back into his ass, which God knows what kind of germs. Like at one point he bites a guy's penis off. He's covered in blood and goes back in the guy's ass. And it's like God knows what kind of stuff is up there.
His poop probably.
There was a really funny scene with Richard Gere and a gerbil. Remember when he's putting the gerbil in his rear end?
That's not Richard Gere.
That was pretty funny. And
funny guy.
He goes to see a psychiatrist because he's crazy, basically.
Who is Peter Stormare?
Who is Peter Stormare, who's awesome. But he seems to play just kind of one role, which is like a really intense. But he was really funny in this too.
Oh, he was super funny.
I totally expected him to die.
I thought he was gonna die, and I was gonna be
when
really
he got bit in the ass. But he makes it, and he figures this guy's got some daddy issues because his daddy ran out on him, and he goes to try to, talk to his daddy. He eventually gets his daddy to come to therapy.
The dad is kind of like the dude from The Big Lebowski.
Yeah, he's like the dude. He's like, the guy's like, help me, Dad, help me. He's like, whatever, man.
I like how we really haven't mentioned that I'm playing a game while we're doing this movie review.
If I watch you play, I can't talk. I can't talk about the movie and look at things.
Stop.
When I talk, I have to roll my eyes into the back of my head.
Stop. Please, spiders, spooters.
What is this thing that is following you?
It's little Steven.
What the hell is that?
He's my psychic friend. He shoots little purple balls.
I shoot 2 little blue balls.
See, I shoot my tears at my enemies because I kill them with sadness.
I shoot my farts.
That was loud. I hope
we'll edit that out.
No, we won't. I'll make the sound a little... Oh, I don't want that.
So that's the movie.
I'll take
Peter Stormare, his daddy issues, The Big Lebowski.
Peter Stormare doesn't have daddy issues. It's the main guy who has daddy issues.
Peter Stormare could have daddy issues.
I think he's just insane. I think he has bird issues.
He has feather issues. He almost died. His daddy goes to therapy. They have
Peter Stormare's dad?
Yeah. And they have a big kind of a brouhaha. And they both end up on the floor holding their stomachs, the son and the dad. And then Bad Milo comes out, and the dad's Ralph comes out of his butt.
Yes, it was Ralph.
This wrinkly, old, elderly
But it's like a
creature.
Stoner one, too. It's like...
Oh, it was like... yeah. It was Seth Rogen came out of his ass. That would have been awesome.
Oh, that would have been hard, man.
Seth Rogen. The only thing missing out of this movie was more Kristen Stewart.
No.
We needed a lot more.
Oh, I got a battery.
Now you got 2 things following you.
Yeah, I know. You're not paying attention to my awesome run that I'm having.
What is that white thing?
This run sucks. It's Ghost Baby.
This is insane. Are you in a cellar still?
Yes.
And where do you have to go?
Fight mom, and then to the womb.
Is that your mom? And then you have to go in your mom's womb.
Yeah, and then kill.
Somebody's got
mom's heart.
More than daddy issues here. Somebody's got some deep-seated mommy issues. So yeah, so Milo
opinion.
kills Ralph. He stabs him to death, which turns his dad into. Whoa, what is this?
I've already fought this boss before. Why are you all whoa?
Because so my eyes are rolled backwards. So dad ends up like a vegetable because his creature was killed.
Yeah, well, the creature is like a physical manifestation of his anger and his repressed emotions.
That thing looks awfully lot like a penis. There's a lot of things that look like penises in here.
It's called a worm, Dad. A worm is.
I refer to them as penises. Anything that is shaped like a cylinder or a what do they call it? Cone.
Phallic shaped.
Yeah. Yeah. So and then Milo ends up trying to kill his wife. I don't know why. He just goes after her
because he was angry at his Okay, there we go. He was angry at his wife because she wanted to have a kid, and he was like, I don't want to have a kid.
So then the thing decided, well, I'm going to just kill her.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jesus.
Yeah. That's not going to reach, is it? Yeah, it is. All right, sweet. Oh, mask of
He ends up stopping Milo. He ends up, like, battling him, somewhat.
He, like, chops off all his limbs.
Chops his limbs off.
Him back up into his butt.
Yeah, he's, like, holding him like a baby, and he's, like, says to his wife.
The wife has to inject him into his anus.
Yeah, he's like, honey, can you just cram this creature back into my rear end?
I won't explain what it is. I'll just cram it.
And that's really the movie, and it was pretty good. What would you give it out of 10?
I think an 8.
Like out of 10.2. An 8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Mongo baby. Look
it's
how
8.
Look
you
how
know,
many followers I
it
have.
It had an interesting. What?
I have a Mongo baby now.
And then you got a mask on.
Yeah,
Wow. So you shooting all those things shoot with you?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Look at me go.
So yeah, it was funny. I was howling at the beginning of it and stuff. And there were some pretty grotesque scenes in it. And the Milo creature is sort of reminiscent of like a bad B movie kind of a monster, but they make it work pretty good.
Yeah.
The scene where every scene I saw of it is him lying on the couch petting this disgusting looking thing.
Or him like grabbing his stomach.
And at first I didn't want to see it because things going in and out of people's butts. Even me taking a poo disgusts me. I pretty much I have a poo and then I feel like a dirty boy.
It's because you are a dirty boy.
Maybe it could be because I was molested repeatedly
by yourself. You molested yourself.
Yes, in my sleep. And
that's why you're always snoring.
Yes. I try to forget.
What the hell is going on right now?
I try to forget the nightmares of my life. And there's a really weird thing. Is that Mama? That was disgusting. Look at it. Bones. So yeah, Bad Milo. Check it out. Biatches! And that's my review.
Oh wait, I should use this.
Of Bad Milo. Okay. Well, you're playing some game that I've never
the Pentagram
heard of.
Nice.
Because I'm William Shatner.
Because you're old.
Because I'm the Shat.
You definitely took a shat.
I did. I took a shat. I can't take a poo without worrying about something crawling in there now.
Oh,
I like the concept though, of your
inner demons becoming
your inner
an
demons
actual demon.
Becoming it. Yeah, exactly. That's why I keep equating it to the Hulk. Because I really enjoyed the Hulk.
I like the Hulk. It was good.
I really enjoyed it. They really, like I said,
those comic strip transitions, they don't hold up, but the rest of it looks really
no.
nice.
That was awful. Because, I mean, what can you do with the Hulk movie?
What is this?
It's a guy that turns green and gets really mad and smashes stuff. You got to have a story.
Oh, I got like another eye in the back of my head.
And they did a really good job with it. Ugh, it's gross looking now.
Yeah, your character eventually just looks horrible.
I just don't know how an actor goes from Bad Milo to mainstream acting. Like, what if Matthew McConaughey was like, well
Matthew McConaughey.
Hey man,
Matthew McConaughey.
Party at the Moon Tower.
Matthew McConaughey's in all those awful rom-coms, though.
I know, but I don't think things are crawling out of his rectum.
Love is probably crawling.
Love
juice.
Yeah. Probably. So then my question is if any of our tens of listeners, if any of them were a female and she had an ass demon.
That's puberty. That's a tears down.
If they hit puberty?
No, I'm just.
Does puberty disgust you?
These pills suck.
Perv. Would you?
How's that perverted?
Would you date a girl with a demon in her rear end, or would you be like, hell's no? Would you be like, feet don't fail me now?
I mean, that thing bit off a dude's wiener, so probably not.
But that could just happen on the street.
She could get angry at me and like not tell me, and then just bite my wiener off.
This is the kind of movie that I could see happening in real life.
You're insane.
I don't know what's going on in this game. There's kettles and stuff chasing you.
Those are headless monsters, but sure.
They look like kettles.
Well, wiener monsters.
I think you's gots to go, and I think you's gots to wrap this up.
Do's I gots to goes?
And then I's gots to make this thing. I gotta take this thing. And so, what we need to do, we gotta get going.
Yeah.
But you gotta watch my Schwarzenegger interview as the door slam.
I will eventually.
All right. Peace out, bro. Is that it?
Is that it?
There you go. I'll just put it there.
Is that it?
Yep.
Is that it? Is that it? Is that it?
Stop it.
Is that it?
Is that it? Stop it.
Is that it? Is that it?
You gotta put it on the.